In our last reading, we noted that it is the believer's responsibility to preach Christ crucified, according to the revelation of the mystery which Christ gave to Paul. And further that, some will hear this message of the gospel of the grace of God and believe, but some will stumble and think it foolish, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But we know that the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men, and can only present unbelievers with what they need to hear that they might believe and thereby be saved. With this preface, we continue today. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and base things of the world, and things which are despised. Hath God chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence. 1 Corinthians 1 verses 26 to 29. Let's look more closely at this. Apparently, Paul wants the Corinthian believers and us to not be surprised or upset by the reception we might get from people when we share the gospel of their salvation with them. It should be noted that, hopefully, before attempting to share the gospel, we will have invested in the one with whom we intend to share and have earned the right to speak this into their lives. Regardless, the gospel is often viewed by them that think themselves wise as a foolish message from foolish people, and Paul bears this out saying, For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble, are called. This is an observation that in Paul's day as well as ours, many of the so-called intelligentsia, or noblemen, or persons of power are not to be found in the ranks of the body of Christ. Paul notes that these wise, might and noble apparently are not typically among the called. But this should not be understood as their not having had opportunity. Rather, the omniscient God foreknew their foolish response to the gospel, and provided accordingly. For of those that are called by God in his foreknowledge, we find, God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and 3, God hath chosen base things of the world, and things which are despised, hath God chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are. For all these that he has chosen foolish, weak and despised only appear as such by the standards of the world and flesh which God has brought to naught. And thus, why God has chosen, namely, that no flesh should glory in his presence. Believer, know that the things of the flesh are brought to naught and have no place in the salvation offer of God.